So, hi class, my name is Daisy Robles, and today I will be talking about my essay, what it is, how does it inform us, and how they overlap. So, the theories that I will be using in my paper will be social information, expectancy, violation theory, and we're going to start what it is communication. Communication starts since we are born. We communicate since we're like babies with gestures. Communication is important because it helps you to communicate with others as well to get a better job. What is impersonal communication? Well, it's a way to communicate with someone. It could be one-on-one. It could be three people. Another example I could give you would be having a conversation with your mom, having a conversation with your teacher, coworker. That's an example. What is mass media? It's a form of media technology that reaches through a large audience or via mass communication. So I'm going to give an example of what it is mass media. Mass media could be when somebody is preaching in front of an audience. So when you go to church, someone is having an audience. That's the audience. The audience is the people that go to church. Another example would be a singer. When the singer is singing, she has like a whole audience listening to her music or to her. Now, moving on to how does it inform us? Well, with impersonal, the way it informs us, it's by channels. Not only by words, but also by the tone of your voice, through gestures, through posture, facial expression. One example that I could say would be when you sleep. That would be a way that we still communicate. With mass media, we inform us by newspaper, by magazine, by technology, by network, television, radio station, and of course social media. For example, Twitter, Facebook, and these days the new one, which is the Zoom. That's what a lot of companies use. So this is according to Griffin. The article that I read, it states that not everything is true. Not everything can be false or fiction or not fiction. So believe it or not everything is true. Now, something positive that I could say around the mass media, well, it's like helping a lot of knowing a lot about the world. So we could be without mass media. So basically we would only know around our surroundings. So we wouldn't know another countries, what's happening in their country, or how is that country able to survive, or maybe see different landscape pictures, or you name it. Now, moving on with something negative, that would be not everything we see it's true. So don't believe everything you see. With impersonal, something negative that I could say it's affecting children's and even us adults. It's actually, we're spending a lot of time on our phone that is taking us away from school, family, and especially us, our time. Something positive I could say about impersonal would be it's effective because it helps you doing an interview. So it's good. So if you have a lot of conversation with a lot of people, that means that you're going to be good in an interview. Something negative, it's you're abandoning your friends and family. The way that they overlap both these theories is because they establish a pattern that creates both threat to cure and a two-step flow. What I mean with this is that, for example, I'm going to go ahead and say something according to this article. It's based with cards. He pointed out that these two theories and these two theories, they extend this original two-step flow, that it could possibly be a multi-step flow. For example, having an interview with the president, or having a one-on-one conversation with someone, that is still considered a conversation, when a personal conversation, and at the same time we're spreading through channels, right? Through camera, television, radio. So basically we are using this medias, both of them together. Like I said, president having a conversation with the president, and the president is obviously having a conversation with someone that is getting interview. Now, based with that, what happened is that the cameras are behind the set, so they're actually grabbing all that information, and that information we're able to see it through television, even on radio. So around the world, even that we could do that too. So the last thing I'm gonna say is that not everything that we see, it's true. That's the title of my book. So that's the title of my essay. Not everything you see is true. No, not everything we see we buy. So basically, that's what my title is of my essay. We shouldn't believe everything we see on TV. I mean, I'm going to give an example about me personally. It happened to me because of that pandemic. I wasn't aware what was going on. Now, I wasn't aware because I'm always in my world, and I don't like to listen to the news because I feel that news, they're scaring people out. So I'd rather not listen to them. But I don't know what happened. I was so busy with my school. I think that I was not listening to the radio. I was not watching TV, whatever. But the last day of my work was March 13, and something happened. I wasn't aware what was going on. I go to the store, and I was surprised that a lot of stuff, they were gone. I couldn't get no toilet paper. I couldn't get hand sanitizer because apparently we needed hand sanitizer because of this pandemic. And I was afraid of not grabbing grabbing stuff like food. A lot of food were gone. I could see the shelves, they were empty. But that's because it happened to me. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you. But I mean, I wasn't aware what was going on my surroundings, and maybe I should be aware. Now, my best suggestion would be not to believe everything you see on media, but basically it's not basically believe everything, but just have your two options open. Don't believe everything, but also look at the news so it doesn't happen to you what just happened to me. So just what I'm trying to say in other words is that don't believe everything on the media, but at the same time, just give a 50-50. You know, be precautious, be careful, and basically that's everything I could say. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my research, and thank you. Bye.